Come on up, dude. Come on up from Conwell. I'm going to have our filmmakers chat here. Michael, Michael, and James, the sound man from Meet Me at Geronimo's. I guess you're the only other guy in the credit that I saw at Meet Me at Geronimo's, right? It was all you, and then one guy was in the middle, so he's the guy in the middle. He was the guy in the middle. That's a very nice touch. I like to kind of do this where we separate and talk about each film. You guys are going to talk into this microphone, okay? So you're going to stand up there first, my friend. Talk to me about Meet Me at Geronimo's. Is that near where you lived? Is that where did you come up with, like, oh, I want to get this guy who looks kind of like a drunk Gary Delabate from the Howard Stern show and record him all day? Give me the conceptual thing behind that.
That's funny because people actually have like poked fun at him and called him Gary, you know, because of his teeth. But no, I grew up there. I spent my whole life in that neighborhood, and he bought that store when I was probably around 8 or 9 years old, and I grew up buying candy off the shelf, eating sandwiches off his slicing machine, and I mean that's where I spent all my time as a kid. And everybody always joked around, you know, somebody should make a film about this place because it's, you know, he's a character, it's funny, you know, what he says about people. And one day I hid 3 cameras in his store, put a wireless mic on him, and then I cut it together and made a film out of it.
Did anyone else in the store know that was being recorded besides him?
Well, his, you know, the people that worked.
The 4 guys there, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
So I mean, like, you had those people that knew, that, but like they're not really characters like he is. You know, he carried the film. You know?
Is he like that every day?
Yes.
That wasn't like, oh, cameras are here, I'm going to put on this act now? No.
And there's stuff that I cut out of there was, you know, a little.
There's another 11 hours and 50 minutes.
So, yeah, exactly. There's another 9 hours and 58 minutes of stuff that I cut out. Like I put up a Facebook fan page, and I've been putting like little 1-minute clips and like 30-second clips of funny stuff that he said. And, you know, I got a lot of fans, you know.
This is the Meet Me at Geronimo Facebook page?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Meet Me at Geronimo Facebook page.
If you don't have a postcard, I have a postcard. You can go to the website.
All right.
You can go to the website, and from the website, and you can access the Facebook page.
Do we have any questions for Michael or James, his sound man, about the short film that we saw? God, it's bright up here. Oh, these are the horses. Sorry. The brightness of the horses is blinding me here. Anyone back there? I see all the giggling faces back there. I know you want to say something, but you're being shy. They're being shy, Michael. Michael, where else have you played this? Oh, this is the
world premiere.
This is the world premiere of this one. You know, I got to tell him one thing. You know,
he played in Geronimo's Deli for his customers.
When we saw this at the selections committee, it was like pretty late into the evening, and that opening commercial started, and literally we started almost throwing stuff at the TV, just going, all right, turn this off, this is gonna suck, turn this off. And we will give something like that like 2 minutes to happen, and if it doesn't happen in 2 minutes, we are throwing things at the TV. And luckily it changed, and it was great joy to see that. What is going on with him now? Is just life goes on there? Kids are still trying to get free crap from him and stuff?
I recently moved a year ago, I moved to Houston, and that's when I spent a lot of time working on this. And then, you know, I'm thinking about actually going back. I have a project that I'm thinking about doing. I met a young kid that is a deli associate in a supermarket in Houston, and I'm thinking about following him around for a little bit and then somehow fusing them two together.
There's a feature in Delhi, is what you're saying?
There may be.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Michael from... Oh, wait, we have a question right here. Somebody's raised their hand. Ma'am, please.
Why won't you sell eggs to children?
Why won't he sell eggs to children? That's an easy one. But
well, in the neighborhood I grew up in, when you sell eggs to children on Halloween, they throw them at each other and at the store and make a mess, and it smells like funk the day after that. And the people in the neighborhood get very angry when their cars have egg yolk crusted up on them and they don't wash it off that night. So.
It's hard to have a potato chip fight, so I think that's why they went with the chips.
Like, the girl came in there with shaving cream on her head, and he said, you know, she said it was whipped cream, but it was really shaving cream, so he told her to, you know.
Over here.
So what was his reaction about wanting to be filmed?
What was his reaction about wanting to be filmed?
He had no problem with it at all. I mean, he wanted to do it in a sense, you know, like he was really, you know, down with it, and he was more than willing to be a part of the film.
Does a guy like him When he watches this, when you show this to him, is it like him, does he completely understand who he is and what he looks like, or is it like showing a film to the Eskimos and they don't understand that, you know, that those images are them on the screen?
I think that's like, he gets a kick out of what he does. I mean, we screened it in there and I showed it to him, and like, he was actually laughing at the things that he had said. Like, I don't think he realized what he was saying. So like, he's laughing at the stuff that he had, that I caught him saying.
Right. I'm such a funny guy. That's his whole thing. Yeah, okay.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff, like I said, that I cut out that I knew, you know, that some of the stuff is just, was a little too raunchy, you know, like to even put it in. I saved it for Facebook.
And for that, please go to Facebook.com at Meet Me at Geronimo's website, or Meet Me at Geronimo's Facebook.
You go to Meet Me at Geronimo's website, and then, you know, you click on that link and it'll take you.
Take you to Facebook.
Yeah, take you to Facebook. Become a fan. Please become a fan. We got like, I think I have over, there's almost 1,100 fans right now. Yeah.
There you go. And now here's another 160.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully everybody becomes a fan, because I'm trying to like spread it out, because you know, a lot of people are from New York and like everybody knows him, so like their friends are friends. Trying to get it into.
Something tells me his client base isn't a big Facebook user group. There's a lot. The girl with the blue hair who wouldn't pay $2 for the eggs. Facebooking.
Yeah. You probably don't even know how to computer that.
No. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Croce. Thank you.